minute, by the way, and made it happen. He's a talented brother. I'm about to put him on the team. And I'm going to give it to my man, for gracing me. My man, Jason, B Magazine.
I know it.
What's happening, everybody? Hey, Jason. Definitely appreciate everybody for coming and showing out for Leigh Bush, man. Give it up for Leigh Bush one more time. Like you just said, I'm Jason, or most people know me as J.Write. I'm the editor-in-chief and owner of B Magazine. Make sure that y'all, when y'all done with this, follow BE Magazine on Twitter and Instagram, as well as follow Leigh Bush, Mr. Leigh Bush. Yeah. We know it's going down for you, man.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. So we're going to get this question and answer started. I know I got some of the questions that everybody's been wanting to know about Mr. Leigh Bush and this transformation. So, and then we're going to do something special.
Appreciate it.
Make it happen. So first question, who is Leigh Bush?
Alright, so everybody's been asking, like, it's been a secret for about a year now. Myself, Troy, and the Songbook family, along with the Star Camp family, we talked about this Leigh Bush character back in October of last year. The reason why we didn't move on it at that time, I had to grow, develop my sound, define who Leigh Bush was, and then I had insomnia going at the time, so that was like my segue into this project. But Leigh Bush is a man of substance, passion, and vulnerability, if I had to sum it up in 3 words. I think in the industry, the most relatable, and they want to call it emotional person that you can go to is Drake. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's kind of crazy that you have to go to a hip-hop genre to get that. Where's the R&B singer that's giving that same emotion, that same point of view from a woman's standpoint, or the insight to a man's mind? I was like, that's me. You know what I'm saying? That's really what I want to do anyway. Don't put me in this cubicle of creating just commercial records. I want to say Free Falling is about a man falling in love first and hoping that she catches me. You know what I'm saying? Just jumping, just do it, and pray that she catch you. No man feels manly enough to say that, but me, I can say that and be confident. So Leigh Bush is just a man that's transparent, honest, and true, and very passionate in everything he does.
Give it up for Leigh Bush, right. Give it up, definitely. So we all know we came to love you as the youngster known as Sammy.
Yeah.
So we kind of want to know what really, what brought about this transition and the whole rebranding, because a lot of people kind of take rebranding as something different than what it is. What's the means behind your rebranding?
Sammy been through a lot. The boy Sammy, the artist Sammy, he sold 1.2 million records thus far. He had a #1 record at the age of 12, platinum at the age of 13. Took a 4-year hiatus to go to high school to have a sense of normalcy, because I feel like you can't buy childhood, you can't buy the relationships and love that I found during those years. He co-wrote Next Breath for Tank last year, which went #1 Urban AC. He was a part of the top 3 record in the country with Kiss Me Through the Phone. He had success, but he's also been through label changes, management changes, fighting somebody that don't want to see me shine and see the light of day without him. My ex-business partner that do everything he can do in his human power to stop me, but God can't be defeated. So here I am today, sold out shows, still booked with no booking agent, still, my money's good, I'm happy, I'm surrounded by family and friends. So this quote-unquote rebranding is really just expansion of myself. Things that I tweet, things that I Instagram, people say I speak profoundly. So I was like, let me put that in music. Let me see if people will appreciate that in a song. You know what I mean? Let me do a record like Dancer that's thought-provoking and make a female evaluate herself, opposed to, like I said, just making a girl dance. So I think that Leigh Bush is just an expansion of Sammy. I love everything that Sammy did, quote-unquote me. I love everything that I've done. So Sammy is really just taking... Leigh Bush is just taking Sammy to another level. By the way, my middle name is Leigh. My last name is Bush. So it's not like we created this. My name is Sammy Leigh Bush Jr. So that's I'm named after my pops. And it's natural. I feel comfortable saying Leigh Bush. I've been Leigh Bush since 26 years now. So that's all it is, man. Just taking Sammy to a whole nother level and creating my own lane.
Gotcha. We know perception is reality, especially in the entertainment spectrum. So we saw another fellow child star, Miley Cyrus, who came on and recently said she had an update on Hannah Montana. She was murdered. We want to know, is Sammy dead?
This is something different. Miley gonna do Miley. I respect Miley. Twerk, Miley, twerk. Nah, Sammy is not dead. Sammy is evolving to this Leigh Bush man that you see before you. Again, like, I don't want my fans, the Sammy core, I put 14 years into branding that guy. You know what I mean? It's not easy to create a brand, and that's not tarnished. You never see me in the publications for anything negative. I don't get it on Twitter rants and beefs and things of that nature. I'm all about love and positivity. So when you talk about Sammy, that's what you get. So I never want to put him to bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, Leigh Bush is just an extension of myself, and the Sammy fans that's been there since day one, I appreciate. And for those who are just catching on to the Leigh Bush wave, go do your research. You know what I mean? From 99 all the way to 2013. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing. I'm 14 years known as Sammy and still able to do what I'm doing. And to be free to be able to do that and to not be looked at as just that kid, you know what I'm saying? That's just not cute. I take music seriously. I want to be the best. I want to be the greatest, you know what I mean, of my time. So that's what I'm working hard and diligently for.
Absolutely, man. All right, so we got to get into the music, the new music. The Leigh Bush project drops tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Absolutely. Tomorrow. iTunes. Tomorrow, y'all.
Yeah.
What do you want fans to take from this project differently than what they took from previous projects?
Since the sound was just fresh and new, and I had a new beginning with the Leigh Bush project, I didn't have to go in the studio with no rules. Y'all gonna pretty much be able to tell that with the intro and the first record, Miss Bartender, alone. I got the pleasure of watching, I'm 26, so I didn't grow up in the era of Marvin Gaye, but I watched his documentary on Marvin Gaye and, like, became obsessed and infatuated. And because, I'm from the church, so I'm spiritually conflicted with my flesh just like he is. I love ladies, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was a ladies' man. I've been told I'm a ladies' man. I don't want to take that, ladies. I'm a good guy under construction. But I seen so much of myself in Marvin Gaye, so I was like, I want to go to the studio, and I created this record called Miss Bartender, and it's about infidelity, cheating on your girl, and she leaves, and you go to the bar to get a drink, and it's a sexy bartender, and you're telling her your problems and telling her, you know what, call me a cab, and she's like, nah, come home with me, and you're like, shit, because I'm not sober and I'm liable to take you down, and that's exactly what you do, and that's just a real record, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not proud of it, but I haven't been faithful in a relationship before, and I feel miserable for breaking a heart, but I also feel like this is a song. So this project is like an open book. Dancer derived from me having a stripper associate that was like, I hate dancing, I hate getting in front of these strangers every night, but the money is good, you know what I'm saying? And I think that you should, that's a thought-provoking situation. That's a scenario. Like, you would get in front of strangers every night and seduce and be, real seductive and sexy, and you hate it. But the money's so good, you keep going. You know what I'm saying? Twerk gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that with Leigh Bush, I could be free. My pop's choice said, when you go in the studio, write your ass off. Be deep. Like, the things you tweet, the things you put on Instagram. He don't say ass. He don't say ass. The worst word he say is nigga. That's why he was like, a nigga that sings. But that's what he was telling me. Just go deep with it. And I think that's what people are gonna appreciate, is that I was so honest. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very honest and relatable. And I think that's what we need to be in 2013.
Ain't y'all proud of Leigh Bush up here, cousin? We know him from the little boy on the radio. Give it up for Leigh, man. All right, I only got a couple more questions, then we're going to turn up on some partying with you. But like you just said, you've been regarded as a ladies' man, and we know that you are quite fond of the ladies. So what's going on Mr. Leigh Bush's love life? What you want to speak on right now? We know. Anybody heard them current rumors that was going on with some shade? We want to bring it up. We want to get to the real issues, brother. Gotta do it. Let's talk about it.
Shout out media takeout. Nah, what had happened was, shout out to Shay, man, and her assets. Okay. Nah, Shay is the homie. I was out all over ATL for a BT weekend partying and turning up, and what's so crazy, she didn't notice me. I had a hat on and my little crazy shades, and she walked by, but her publicist, or her representative, should I say, saw me, and she was like, I don't know who that is, but you cute, you need to go say something. Okay. And she turns around and she was like, oh, you Sammy? And as soon as we started talking, it was just cameras out of nowhere. I felt like Kanye for the first time. You know what I'm saying? And I just continued to converse. We exchanged information, and then I kept seeing her, though. I seen her, like, it was unplanned. I seen her, like, at 2 or 3 other events, and then, I think she digged me a little, you know what I'm saying? She did, like, call me one day and was like, let's do dinner and stuff like that. But I'm chilling. I'm single, I'm 26. Like I said, I'm under construction, like, but Shay is the homie, so it's no, like, truth to me being her boyfriend or nothing like that. She's the homie, and, I'm singling and mingling right now. I'm just having fun with the music. And my heart is kind of unavailable. It's kind of a complex situation. I'm single, but my heart is taken. Is my best way to describe that. That's kind of deep. That's a song.
I heard you say that on in the candy shop earlier today. I gotta get my Wendy Williams on. Come here. Shay.
Okay.
Leigh Bush, grown man now.
Okay.
He's no longer little Sammy. He ain't a little boy. Whenever you ready to step into that yard, Shay, come see about him, Shay. Shay, Bucky, come see about him. He ready here, grown man. Before we let y'all go again, I want to thank y'all. I got one more question for the homie, Mr. Leigh Bush. I need you to finish this statement. In a perfect world.
In a perfect world. I pray in a perfect world everyone is able to sustain the things they obtain and can have a peace of mind. I've learned that in life, no matter how famous you are, how much money you have, if you don't have a peace of mind, you're miserable. You're actually poor. You know what I'm saying? I've learned that. So I just pray that everybody can sustain the things that they work so hard to have, be it a house, a car, and to eat and drink, you know, H2O, etc. And also to just have a peace of mind and that joy that comes from God. That's what I would wish for.
Give it up for Leigh Bush for thinking about y'all in a perfect world. He didn't even mention anything musically for himself. He's thinking about the people and his fans. Give it up for that. I promise that's humbling. You don't see that in this industry. And again, being the owner and the editor-in-chief of B Magazine, I want to congratulate you. You are tonight making B Magazine history. You are the first male to be on our cover more than once. Absolutely. Made it twice. The first cover was very, very, very young and sexy, I guess, because this one is definitely grown and sexy. I think the ladies gonna appreciate it. Shout out to everybody that made it go round. The photographer Keelan, all of the styling, Fly Publicity. Always want to shout out Fly Publicity for making things go round. Definitely, as well as the B Magazine team, Quintessential, Dane, Carter, everybody that made it go round. You ready to do this, brother?
I'm excited.
Second time around, man. Definitely.